Another thing happened. Simon Cowell is right in the middle of this. Last year, when they had Britain Got Talent, there was a guy called Ashley Banjo.
Okay.
He came in and he did the Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
dance. Did you see that
I
dance?
think I saw snippets of
You
it.
saw snippets of it.
Yeah.
Now he had I'm not gonna say this is Britain for Christ's sake, and
Yeah.
and the Black Lives Matter movement started from America because of civil. We all saw what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Now, how could Ofcom receive 31,000 complaints of a dance? Ashley was talking to Good Morning, and he said he couldn't leave his house for weeks
Imagine.
because he's bringing out a documentary. It's called Britain in Black and White, which
Yep.
is set to air this month. He said he didn't know what to think. At one point, I was getting 100 tweets a minute, and it was 60% negative, and we're talking thousands of messages.
I'm not surprised.
People saying they want to kick his head in. Where are those people with tangible in the streets? I'm just saying, as far as we are in the UK, do you still think of a dance a man can get this amount of negative
Does that not prove his point?
that you
Does that just not prove his point? Like, if he went in to address certain, these people
yeah
gave him the answer. Like, they literally just proved his point. It's incredible.
yeah I didn't want
It's shocking. No, actually, it's not shocking. It's not shocking, but it's disappointing.
when it comes to racism in this country, I think we, black people and white people in this country, display a more cordial relationship than other places.
You mean fake? Yes.
But seeing this type of thing,
It's just because, well, I come from Italy, so the way the relationship is a bit different.
Yeah.
I think the difference only is that because the UK recognizes that minorities are not actually minorities. That's why I don't like the word minorities, because they call black people minorities, but if you look at numbers, it's not a minority. They call Asian minorities, it's not a minority.
Yeah.
They call people minorities, you're not a minority.
Yes.
So already that for me is demeaning, because it's not a minority, but because they do recognize that there's different cultures within the community and the society. Now they've put rules in place so that cordial living can go along. So equality and diversity. Yeah. This is the playing field we're using. That's it. But that does not cancel real true feelings.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Just because you want the society, it's a capitalist society. You want the society to work. You want the society to move forward, and you don't want the society to be dwelling on minor or not essential issues that can slow down productivity and all that. Yeah. So that's the way I see it.
So and you're probably right, because in that case I see a lot of various communities getting on with their business, getting on with one another in the UK because it has
the Jewish
that
do it. They do it on their own. Yeah. They do it on their own, and they're doing just fine. And I'm happy for them. I wish we could.
Yep. And I think behavior like this towards Ashley. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Ashley said he's a bit scared. He said a lot of people assume if you complain, you're racist.
I think if they complain, they're racist.
Yes, I think
because you missed the whole point of what the message you wanted to deliver.
It was a great dance.
That's what I'm saying.
So
if you see a great dance that's trying to bring a positive message, or at least awareness towards a problem, and you're calling to complain about it, what does that say about you? That means that you're against that, or you're not trying to listen to that.
Sometimes, even me talking here with you, right? Let's try and just make this point. If you're a white person in England at this moment, and if you're a black person, sometimes they might be, let me just say from the white person, there might want to be some legitimate complaints you probably want to make. But because of the way the society is, terming you a racist for those complaints will even prevent you from, and I can see like...
Okay, well, what is a legitimate complaint?
What I'm saying now is, I don't think complaining about Ashley's dance is a legitimate complaint, but I'm saying whatever complaint they have, the system is skewed.
But this is not the first complaint they complained. They complained about a Sainsbury's advert because they had black people, and they're like, that does not reflect the British Christmas.
When did they?
That was like either last Christmas or something. Please, guys, help me out with this, because I saw that. It was even on the Shade Bar.
Yeah.
Not a reliable source, but that
is
Shade Bar.
Yeah.
They complained about. I remember they complained about either Sainsbury's or Tesco advertisement because it had black people in the advert.
And I'd like to see that, and we're gonna keep that receipt.
Oh, we're gonna keep that pending.
We're gonna keep that pending. Yeah. When we find that, we're gonna bring that.
We're gonna bring it back.
But to wrap this one up, good luck to Ashley. I want to see the documentary.
I want to see it too. I think he needs to keep doing what he's doing because clearly it is needed.
Yeah, the documentary. We can all learn from that.
Definitely.